hive cluster is under attack.
For the swarm.
Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Today on Radeon for a Patreon game for the week of November the 17th. We've got ourselves old school versus new school here. It is Scan versus Jaedong top right. We got a green Terran. It is Scan top left. It is the Dong. It is Jaedong himself. We love this guy. He's been around for so long, man. He popularized the two-hatch Muta. That's how long he's been around. He has had a very, very successful career, maybe the most successful Zerg career of all time. Maybe Soul Key is kind of on his doorstep right now, but we will see how he does in ASL 21. And this is Scan. He started off, again, as a professional gamer in Korea. He's qualified for ASL a couple of times. He qualified for ASL 20. He is moving up the ladder. We will see how he can handle Jaedong today. And in the top right again, it is Scan top left, Jaedong on Radeon. We have an Overlord scouting out. His name is Terry. Merch at falconpaladin.store with Terry's face on it. I know. You hate space station maps. It is cold out here. Space is cold, but just be grateful you're not dead. I have no idea why a biological creature can survive in space, but hey, that is the power of the Zerg, man. Look, SCVs are in suits, right? Mech suits. We have power armor for the Space Marines and fire bats. We've got people enclosed in vehicles. I guess not vultures. I guess vultures are wearing space suits. But yeah, just out here in the open are all these drones, our overlords. Hatch first in it here at 11 supply is Jaedong. And what looks like a Rax expand here from Scan. Not on the low ground. On the high ground here. So maybe it's to trick the drone. Maybe the drone scout goes in the natural base and says, nothing here. I guess he's not at the top right. And then goes somewhere else. A little bit of some mind games here from Scan, but the drone is scouting the wrong way. He's scouting counterclockwise instead of clockwise, but Terry's scouting clockwise, and he's got that covered. So the Overlord says, nothing on the low ground. There's no Terran here, but I'm going to go ahead and scout anyway. Maybe that's to draw the Overlord in. Oh, he sees the SCV and says, yeah, never mind. Terran is here. Quick, get back to high ground before a Marine shows up. There's no sign of a barracks here, so there's a barracks there. No sign of a command center first. So that's how we know there's a Marine. And the Overlord says, I'm going to go ahead and get back to safety before the Marine can shoot me out of the sky. So again, one Rax expanding now, is Scan at 2 minutes and 50 seconds. We've got gas, we've got a spawning pool, we've got first 100 gas into lair, as is the case a lot of times these days in StarCraft Brood War, especially in macro games that I like to cast. And again, this is going to be a Patreon cast. For those of you who are supporting me at patreon.com/FalconPaladin for at least $1 a month, I appreciate you and love you. Enjoy the cast a month before it shows up on the YouTube channel. And if you're watching this in December 2025, hey, happy end of the year, and hit that like button and subscribe. Trying to get to 100,000 subs before GTA 6 releases. I think that's the goal right now, as we're going for that. When is GTA 6 going to release? I don't know. They keep pushing the release date. I think it's 2026 at this point. So, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Engineering Bay timing for a +1 attack. All is well here. Nothing too weird from Scan. We see Light do this quite a bit. We see other Terran players like Barracks employ this whole faster engineering bay, +1 attack. Marines are better against mutas if they have the +1 attack and the range and the stim. It's a nice holy trifecta there. And Spire timing going to be sub 4 minutes because it's Jaedong, right? We have other Zerg players who can't quite get the Spire down. Sub 4 minutes, but yeah, there it is. Our guy Jaedong does, or right at 4 minutes or right near. Lings are out. Bunker timing could not be better for these Lings to show up. He knows about the hatch first, so he's like, yeah, hatch first timing. Lings can't be out any sooner than this, and here they are, but the bunker's done. The run by is real, dude. Oh, did he just get 6 Lings into the main base of Scan? Scan, no. Scan, absolutely not. Quick, Marines, fight, Lings, getting on top of SCVs. This is not 2 or 3 Lings, this is 6 Lings, man. They don't have any kills yet. They're going to get an SCV kill there. 1 SCV down. Another one's got to run. Good micro from Scan trying to get out of there. Another SCV does go down, but a couple more Lings die in the process. Zerglings are fighting and running. 3 of them are remaining. 3 are dead. That is basic math. Another one gets killed by the Marines. They don't have any upgrades yet, but they're still pretty good at killing Lings because they are so squishy because they're fast, and that's the deal. Okay, so clears them out. That's actually not bad by Scan, right? 6 Lings got inside his main, which is usually a disaster, but he lost, what, 2 SCVs, maybe 3? And all 6 Lings got cleared out, no problem. Third base down south here from Jaedong on the low ground. I'm more of a fan of the high ground, but low ground, if you can hold it, means you get a free 4th base, which is very nice. I understand the reasoning here behind Jaedong. He's taking some risks here. He probably knows this is Scan. That 3245 T4A is a very recognizable name, Smurf name. Jaedong also with the ones and the ones here makes him recognizable too. Less recognizable, I think, than Scan does. Or Scan's name is. But anywho, Stim's on the way. Mutas are on the way. +1 flyer attack is in production too. 6 Mutalisks. That's all the larvae we have available right now, but we're going to make more because 6 Mutas with a +1 attack does not make any sense. Zerg players will do definitely more than that when given the opportunity to have more Mutalisks. More upgrades equals more Mutas, and that is just the way this works. You could cancel the +1. Like, sometimes Zerg players will make a bunch of Mutas, 6 of them, 7 of them, get in there and be like, never mind, I changed my mind about this Muta play, we're going to go into something else, cancel the +1, go into Lurkers a little bit faster. Because, yeah, look at this turret play. 4 turrets at the nat already from Scan, and +1 attacks on the way here, too. That engineering bay timing helps for a lot of reasons. Good news for Jaedong is there's really no sign of Scan being able to move out right now. He's kind of really stuck at home. That's the point of these Mutas, man. Is that if you want to kill the Zerg player, you kill their 3rd base, yeah? Or force a cancel on it. But at the end of the day, there we go. More Mutas coming in. At the end of the day, if the Mutas can keep the Marines pinned inside the main, defending against harassment, guess what they can't do? Get across the map and kill your 3rd. So that's part of what Muta harassment is for. Yes, we kill SCVs. Yes, we want to kill Marines and maybe snipe down turrets and supply depots and stuff, but generally this is more to keep the Terran on the other side of the map than anything else. Although the more Mutalisks you make, the more you need to get kills. You can't just kind of be here keeping the Terran afraid while the Mutas do absolutely nothing else. They need to get SCV kills. They need to pick off Marines and medics and whatnot. There's a Scan. Scans the main. Sees no sign of a Queen's Nest or a Hive. Doesn't see a Hydra Den either. There isn't one. None of these things are happening, but scanning to confirm that is nice. Now, 11 Mutas. This should, I believe Scan should be able to select this and be like, okay, this is serious business. This is probably a +1 attack here. Do we want to see Valkyries? This is the decision that Scan's making right now. And he does like Valks. He does like the Valkyries. So, Factory's coming in. He's not rushing to Valks because he made 4 racks before getting Factory. So he can't have Valks fast. Hydra Den, Queen's Nest. I don't know if these Marines can get out here, man. I'm worried for them. There are Lings out. Not that many Lings. The Mutas +1's finishing up here soon. Good control here by Scan. Scan's like, you know, got the +1, got the range. If I can keep my guys bunched up instead of strung out in a line, which they want to do naturally. Then, oh, another Muta goes down for no damage. There you go. Couple Marines down to that Glaive Worm Splash. Ling's free, and he just decides he can handle it. +1 finishes, and he decides it is time to get in there and wipe it out. He's going to lose 3 Mutalisks. He doesn't get everybody. Reinforcements come in. That's some nice micro and macro by Scan. Mostly macro. Micro isn't very good. Starport's coming in. Is there another Starport in production? Yeah, double Starport is going to be Valks. Do we see an Armory Falcon? The answer is no. No Valkyrie. Probably just going to go into Science Vessels. Going to play it normal here. Although, could, you know, could toss down an Armory any second. Mutalisks keep dying. Marines keep dying. The damage is real right now. Hive is on the way. More scanning. Trying to see what's going on up here. No Sunkens. No nothing, man. No Lurkers. He's like, if only I could get in there. That's a Terran paradise. It is a paradise. Yeah, Mutas are dying, but they're doing okay. Anytime you have 10, you feel pretty good about it. Lurker aspect is on the way. Evolution Chamber for upgrades. And again, Jaedong has not had to spend anything at all on Sunkens today. Not a single drone has been sacrificed for static defense. Not a Spore, not a Sunken, nothing. Science Facility tells us definitely going to be Science Vessels. Second Engineering Bay tells us gonna be SK Terran here from Scan. Let's see how he can do against Jaedong, right? Jaedong has struggled against early game TVZ. Some pushes have really caused him some problems in ASL 20 and 19. But guess what? That's not what this is. This is not a timing push. This is him keeping Scan pinned inside his base for a long time now, for the first 10 minutes of the game. This is not, we went 8 racks and tried to kill you. This is not a 6 racks timing. This is, second base, upgrades, science vessels. Taking it slower, giving you time to get lurkers out, giving you time to get a Defiler mound up too, which he's like, he just scans that. He's very sad. Sees the lurkers. No sunkens up here at all. Nidus Canal to defend the third base if necessary. We get a sunken at the third base though. And the Muta's continuing to try to get damage, parking on top of the barracks a little bit. Careful, careful. Okay, well, what do we got? Drop ships following up the science vessels. Irradiate needs to happen soon. We got it. We got Adrenal. Falcon's happy about Adrenal. He casts way too many games. There's Zerg players who are like, I don't need Adrenal. Or they forget about Adrenal and they don't have Adrenal and then they lose because they're going heavy Ling and they're not as good as they could be and then they die. I don't see it. I don't see it in other races. I don't see Terran forget about Stim. I mean, hard to forget about Stim, right? Because you press T and nothing happens and you're like, what the? Where'd the Stim go? But there's nothing like that for Adrenal. The Lings attack and it kind of looks the same if you're not looking closely. Anyway, I don't, Dragoons. What's another fairly invisible upgrade? Like Kadaran Amulet. Maybe that's one where a Protoss player forgets about Kadaran Amulet and then you don't get 250 energy on the High Templar and then you're like, I don't have a Storm. Maybe that's the one, right? Fourth base coming in from Jaedong. Muta sniping down the factory is big, actually, because if you want to make any more starports, you got to have that factory. I guess he maybe doesn't really care at this point. Could irradiate. So Radiate's done. Nicely done. Plague's on the way from the Zerg. So those are the plays. And here's the drops at the fourth base. High ground in it. Let's go. Oh, at the very least, he's canceling this fourth base by killing this drone. Yes, got him. Got the drone. Fourth base has at least canceled. Not prevented forever, but this is nice. The more time these guys can buy. Problem is we have lurkers and we have consume, which means this place is going to be a no-go spot. Hang on. He almost, wow. He's like, wait, can we, no, Scan! Woo! Scan gets the Defiler. A second Defiler comes in and gets it. That was like a 200 energy Defiler that just got sniped because Jaedong wasn't paying attention. And another one comes up the ramp and goes, I got you, bro. I will avenge you. Oh, and he gets a huge plague off on every Marine and medic up here, too. Blood. Everybody dead. Okay, so got a nice delay on the fourth base. It was good. 13 minutes for the fourth base for Jaedong is later than he wants it, to be sure, especially because the third base of Scan's coming in right now on that right side. Another huge drop here from the Scanaroonie. Okay, where's our plague? Where's our defilers? We're irradiating them, of course, Falcon. That's the play. Dark Swarm up. Get out of there, Stim. Second Dark Swarm. Get out of there. Extra. Get out of there. Trying to hold it. Nicely done. Nicely done. Okay, but he's sending in more dudes. Look at this. Another drone dies. This Defiler needs an irradiate. Not enough energy for that guy. It's only a Defiler inside the Dark Swarm. He gets a plague off. They're spending time attacking him inside the Dark Swarm. Stop doing that. Go down. Yeah, down this left side. Consume. Can we save the hatch? Oh, the combination of the Dark Swarm and the plague. And the Mutas come all the way home to stop this too. He is going to save the fourth base. It was complicated. He managed it, but the fourth base is going to be able to finish here. Probably isn't going to die. There's not enough Marines for that to happen, but is he keeping these dropships alive? Not really. These guys are all here, but there's nothing to get them inside the fourth base anymore. The dropships are gone. So we irradiate. Scourge connection. Science vessel down. Irradiate. Death sentence for the Defiler. Nothing you can do to stop it. Oh my gosh. Scourge wiping out another science vessel. More irradiates. He's trying to be like, can we just break in here? There's one sunken down here. Hold on a second. Where's the Nidus? There is no Nidus. This might actually die. Hold up, Scan. No Nidus down here. No Lurkers. No Sunkens. Consume, consume. He's going to deny a Carapace upgrade. Nicely done. That is a +2 Carapace upgrade. Massive play. Kill the Defiler before he gets a Dark Swarm up. Too late. Get down. At least fight outside the Dark Swarm. He needs another Dark Swarm down the ramp. Hatch big. Is this guy's dropping here? I don't know how they got in there. They probably dropped. The third hatch does go down. The Queen's Nest is in trouble too. Not that that really matters right now. Hydroden dying would be much more important than the Queen's Nest. These guys are plagued, but they're regenerating their health from medics that are very out of energy. Holy crap. Coming out that ramp is a bad idea. No. Okay, but he comes down here and then backs over here, man. Okay, Nidus sniped. Again, nothing comes out of it to defend. These guys are crushing at the fourth hatch. And the third hatch might go down within 60 seconds of each other. Scan is doing exactly what you need to do to defeat Jaedong and does get the fourth hatch. Dude, this is insane. Scan is playing so well right now. It's 139 to 71 supply. Jaedong did not have enough back home. The Niduses did not do anything else, man. I mean, we're... Okay. Battle cruisers on the way. No, Scan. Look, man. I do feel better about BCs when you're already ahead. And the Zerg player is gas-starved, and the Zerg player has to use gas to make more Scourge to deal with the battle cruisers, and that further means fewer Defilers and fewer Hydras and Lurkers and stuff. I get it. Dude, a fourth base down here from Scan, too. Scan's winning this game, folks. That, if you kill the third base of the Zerg, you win. If you kill the third base and the fourth base, incredible stuff here. So, Fire Bats being added in. We already had a couple of those in this earlier attack. I don't think they were all that necessary, but they were there. We're going to keep making them because they are good. Yamato's on the way. Hey, look, man. If you're going to get battle cruisers, you might as well get Yamato, is what I always say. Because you know what? You can Yamato Defilers inside Dark Swarm. It's an insta-kill on the Defiler. Dude, he just wanders down here. Kills the Hydroden. Jaedong trying to double expand down this left side here to make up for the 2 bases that he lost, which is a good move. But dude, Terran's on 4 bases right now. Fire Bats and bunkers. Yeah, good look. Dark Swarm. What are you doing? There are Fire Bats in there. Okay. Well, the Lurkers are going to do better. Absolutely. Fire Bats and bunkers. Can't quite reach those Lurkers, unfortunately. Bunker down. Quick irradiate, just barely enough energy for an irradiate on these guys. You'll kill him, but not very fast. This is crazy. He's gonna save the base. He's gonna save it. That's awesome stuff. We've got anabolic synthesis on the way. This is Scan's game to lose right here at 1750. I don't know what to tell you. Scourge connections on science vessels is a good way to get back inside the game. If you kill every science vessel the Zerg player has, it's going to be a lot harder for them to take you out, man. Restoration's on the way. Scan. Are you royal? Holy plague, Batman. That is a massive plague. That's like about as much coverage you can get from a single plague on a group of Marines and Fire Bats like that. That is a huge chunk of dudes. You got to wait for it to wear off, and then you can heal up with these medics. That's what he's doing. He's keeping them on the move. But, oh my gosh, here come the Ultras and the Lings, and now you kind of got to do it. No, the surround, the death on everything. The Dark Swarm comes into. The medics are in a lot of trouble here. Another plague. How can you win this game if you're Jaedong? Amazing plague. Quadruple irradiate. All over those guys. Split them out. Split them out. Okay, they're all split out. They're all pretty injured, though. I think they're all sub 50% health right now. Oh, yeah, way beyond. They took some damage before, too. Small group heads up this way. They're not going to do much because, well, they're getting chased by Ultras and Zerglings. Which, you know, Firebat trying to kill some drones before they die. They know they're dead, and they are. Imagine getting cleaved in the back by a Ultralisk when you're a Firebat and your pack explodes. And then you're a sad panda. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5th base coming in. It's getting an air attack upgrade. Where are the battle cruisers? I imagine they already got sent on a magical mystery tour and died. This is a great drop, though. Scan. Scan. Let's go, Scan. Unloading on the natural base. A lot of drones dying. This hatch might actually die, too, if we're honest. Lings and Ultras are like, wait, do we leave undefended? Can we deal with this? Can we deal with this at the same time? Ultra, one of them is very close to death. Even if you're played, you could select the right Ultralisk and kill him. Ah, Dark Swarm. Jaedong is fighting and scratching and clawing as much as he can here, but Scan's macro is good. 163 to 89 supply. That Ultra with absolutely no HP is still alive. These guys got cleaned up by 3 Ultras popping at the natural base. They do save the hatch. Very well done there. Is he actually, does he have battle cruisers? Well, there's 2. This can't be the first 2 he's made. No, because I saw others in production. They must have flown over here and died to Scourge already. Which, again, drains gas out of the bank. Look at him. He's trying to expand down here. Oh, I love that idea. What you got to defend at the top of the ramp? A absolute network of bunkers. Look at the split. So you're like, hey, you can't Dark Swarm all of the bunkers. Look at him. He falls back to the second group. That's so cool. I love that. Look, the Ultras are dying to the bunkers here because there's not enough Dark Swarm to cover every one of the bunkers. The fallback positions here by Scan are incredible. Battle Cruisers, 4 BCs with +1 attack are ruining the natural base of Jaedong. These Ultras are getting cleaned up. I mean, great Dark Swarm down there. Great placement. Hey, look, all the BCs got plagued. Problem is getting close enough in here with Scourge to kill him because there's 4 of them, which means the Scourge are going to get taken down before they get close enough to connect. The problem with melee, and yeah, look at this bunker. I love this bunker setup. He lost most of them, but they did the job. That is so cool by Scan. 186 to 71 supply. Battle cruisers aren't even firing on anything. Guys, could you maybe fire on this hatchery? What are you doing? Hold position bug, maybe? Replagues them because 1 plague doesn't take him down to no HP. Oh, hang on. They figured it out. That might have been a hold position bug there. That happens to everything, right? Not just Dragoons. Now, look. Nope. Scourge, no. Scan's won. Scan won this thing when he killed the third and the 4th base, but this is awesome. Does he use Restoration on anything? You could use it on one of these. Well, I mean, it's already injured. It's too late now, but I haven't heard the Restoration spell anywhere, but also I'm usually jabbering this whole time, and that's it. GG. GG. Jaedong taps out and Scan gets the win in 22 minutes. Holy Hannah. That was incredible. Like, that was an absolutely insanely good showing from our guy, Scan. He takes Jaedong down for the Patreon cast of the week. What a guy. What an absolutely fantastic, fantastic game here from Scan. Again, drops, right? And then just good macro. Bam, 3rd base. Bam, 4th base. And from there, Jaedong's playing catch up, right? The battle cruisers did okay. I mean, 8 kills, 10 kills is really pretty great for a BC. Not going to complain about that entirely. But yeah, at the end of the day, nicely done. Marines 3-3. He got Restoration. Probably used it at some point. Didn't see it. I loved this. This might have been my favorite thing in the whole game, is this little bunker split out setup down here. Because yeah, you have all these bunkers right here. 1 Dark Swarm, blah, dead. But you put bunker here, bunker here, bunker here, bunker here. You split them out, spread them out, split them out so that the Dark Swarm can't hit more than one of them at a time. And when you Dark Swarm 1, you fall back to the next one with your dudes, and then you just kind of ring around the rosy. And the Ultralisks die. That is brilliant. I love that play from Scan. Good stuff. I'm going to rewind because I want to see where the first 2 battle cruisers went and what happened to them. Okay, where are we at? Restoration's on the way. Starports are quiet. Music's coming back. He's got 4 starports. Yeah, alright. Let's see. Not battle cruisers, not battle cruisers, not battle cruisers. Is this not far back enough? When did he start making BCs? Oh, wait. He's got 4 in production right as I clicked rewind there. That's not ideal. Okay. So he's got Yamato. I think he started battle cruisers before Yamato. Yeah, okay, here we go. 2 battle cruisers at 15 minutes. They take forever to build, so we're going to times 2 this thing. We know what's happening. We see everything that's happening out there. The 3rd base, the 4th base is gone. The battle cruisers are here. And then here they go. On a magical mystery tour. Killing some overlords is not bad. Not going to complain about that. And then they come over this way. And then there are just enough Scourge that they all die. Okay, so that's what happened to those ones. No real surprise. Then we get Science Vessel City over this way. Bunker defense works extremely well. Scourge taking out a couple Science Vessels. Massive Plague. Then they have to run around a little bit. We know that deal. We know how that works. Okay, and then he makes 4 battle cruisers out of the 4 starports with all the gas he's got. Comes over here. That's what happens. Okay. We got a full picture. Yeah, I mean, this is just 40 drones to 65 SCVs. Yeah, and then this is awesome. Man, that's so good. I love that. I just cannot express to you how much I love this. And yeah, a lot of bunkers died, but at the end of the day, every Ultra got exploded. The battle cruisers get double plagued, but they've got +1 attack, man. Your Scourge are not going to do anything here, and that's the game. Amazing match. Great match, dude. Love it. Love it so much. 147,000, 129,000 points here. Our guy Jaedong outproduced the Terran, but not by a lot. He got outkilled by, I think, just barely a larger number. Structures raised 13 to 10 in favor of the Terran. And total spent here. Terran outspent the Zerg. What does that mean? GG. It means absolutely GG. So that's what we're talking about. That was an absolutely fantastic TVZ. Thanks again, RJB, for the replay. And that's going to be it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered and a Patreon cast. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw, what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, Twitch, Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.